Hey guys, Kenny B here from Cities and Suburbs. A little introduction. Thank you to our friends over at YouTube for the intro theme song. And hey, it is February 10th, and tomorrow is the big game. Now you have to watch out. Sometimes if you say S Bowl, right, on the radio, it's a copyrighted trademark. So sometimes you'll hear on the radio, you hear commercials, they'll say, hey, are you ready for the big game? The big game, they don't say the S Bowl or the S Bowl because you have to have rights to be able to say that. So I will not refer to the big game as the S Bowl. Anyway, so it is tomorrow between the Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Who do you guys like? Super Bowl 58. All in Roman numerals. Go look that up. Big thing. Okay, so the Patriots are not, again, for 4 years. Oh my gosh, yeah. I think we've all learned to live with loss, okay? Just like many other sports cities around the country, okay? We are not special. We were for 20 years. We're not anymore. That's fine. We're average. We're good. Everything's good. I'm going for KC in this one. I like the Chiefs. I don't pay attention to spreads and, who's, that whole, what's the spread, this one, the over, under. I don't get into that because I've seen so many Super Bowls that are freaky. Comes down to one play, Julian Edelman, getting this catch that finally went their way, against the Falcons, and they came back and won that Super Bowl, the Patriots did, against Atlanta. And so it always comes down to that, all right? There's a heightened anxiety around that. Speaking of that, heightened anxiety, what are you guys chowing down on tomorrow? Buffalo wings, dip. I heard an Italian mother on the radio the other day said, I'm making my meatballs and my lasagna. Okay. I mean, that's not for me, but, it's kind of heavy. I mean, I'd be probably asleep by halftime if I ate lasagna. But, buffalo wings, your Tostitos, your dip, your pizza rolls, your shrimp, So have fun and enjoy it. And make sure that if you are out, realize that 50%, there are going to be 50% more accidents between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, so if you're going to someone's house and you're hosting a Super Bowl party, realize that there are 50% more accidents on Super Bowl Sunday. It's comparable to New Year's Eve, okay? And a lot of those accidents are fatal. So be wise, have fun, but be safe. So, yes, the average commercial tomorrow is the same as yesterday. I mean, last year. I'm sorry, 2023. $7 million, a mere $7 million for 30 seconds of your time. This year, though, it seems like the commercials are changing and empowerment of women, if I could say that. I saw that on the news the other night, and it's an unprecedented commercials. This year we're going to really lean more toward the female consumer, okay? Because whether you're a man or a woman, you still buy things, right? But it's so we're in the world of inclusivity. But I'll tell you what, man, women, whatever, I don't care, man. They all love football. We all love football, And I'm glad that we have men and women and everybody else that just loves sports and something we can get behind, and root for our team and root for a team, And I was looking at what does the Super Bowl generate in terms of work? I mean, in terms of revenue. It's an estimated economic impact of recent Super Bowls in host cities has surged to over $1 billion. Now, most cities, they say, well, they make about 30 million to 130 million. Are you kidding me? You're talking Las Vegas. Let me just say this. Now, the big game is expected to have a gross economic impact of $1.1 billion. Okay? I'm not going there. I'm not going there for the Las Vegas area. And Vegas is also expected to get 1.3 billion boost from the recent Formula One race in November. Okay, so you've got, this is Las Vegas. This is like Fort Knox, you guys, in not such a nice way. But it's going to generate billions of dollars for that area, and also billions of dollars around the country, right? I mean, if you think about, how many commercials do I have to see about FanDuel? Hold on, where's my phone? Oh, it's charging. But, I can do this. Right now, I can, take my phone, bag it up, place a bet from $5 to whatever. But there's only certain things you can bet on. It doesn't matter, right? The money. Is it, generating economic good for everybody? I don't know. Here's a little stat. According to Applied Analysis, this year's Super Bowl is expected to create 6,433 new jobs and 82 million in salaries and wages. Now, of course it will, but they're temp jobs, right? So all these folks who are working, there's no unemployment benefits for those folks, because it's temporary work and you have to pay so much into it. But anyway, so, we covered that, so let's look at this whole Taylor Swift nonsense. So it's saying that generated from the right wing, and I have to turn away. And I was watching Attack of the Giant Leeches here, you guys, but I'm old. Anyway, right-wing media says that because Taylor Swift endorsed President Biden in 2020, long and short of it, her boyfriend is Travis Kelce, and he did the Pfizer shot, that they're putting two and two together and saying that there's some conspiracy that, to sway the outcome of the big game. I'm not so sure of that. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of a national holiday, if you will. And we all have to be able to enjoy it a little bit. And, whether it's your team or not your team, I appreciate football probably more than I ever have. Yes, I mean, it promotes community and people high-five each other, but it's always nice in the stand. It's not always nice in the stands, as we saw it here in Foxborough last year with the fights in the stands. And that's ridiculous. We can't make it too crazy, right? It should be fun. It shouldn't be about conspiracy theories, and also watch your wallet. Don't be crazy. And remember the house, guys. The house always wins, right? The house always wins. It doesn't matter, all right? If you want to go drop one down and do this and have some fun with it, but be safe. I stay home. I recommend that. That's the best seat in the house, guys. Anyway, so we'll see you next time on Seas and Suburbs. Thanks for checking in. And Kenny B here, signing out. Thanks a lot, guys. Good night.